Sweating.
Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. I hope we're all doing well. Everyone's looking 10-10. I must say. You're probably sick to death of my voice, but we go again. If I could ask everyone to take a seat that's not already taken a seat. I mean, it looks like everyone's on their best behavior, but if you're not seated, then it's time to take a seat. Chris Peters, I can see you standing up still. Christopher Peters, sit down. We do scrub up well, I must say. We all do scrub up so well here. Unbelievable. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's way too early. One, two, one, two. Someone's got to run the show. That's just you. I'm idiot. I think they're back upstairs. It's half full. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, can I have your attentions, please? I've got 2 simple instructions for everyone to follow. First being, stand up from your chair and tuck it in front of you. They're going to go this way, so I think I'm actually just going to go this way and walk backwards the whole way around. I'm going to stay here though. Jay, you're going to follow this one? I'm going to go backwards. Yeah. Second step, I would like everyone to put their handkerchief in their hand and raise it in the air. And please be ready to welcome the new Mr. and Mrs. Saunders! Unbelievable. Unbelievable from a lot of you. You didn't disappoint. You didn't disappoint. If we could all now please take a seat at the table. So, everybody, we are now going to start with the speeches. If I could have your attention and a little bit of hush hush. A little bit of hush hush. We're going to kick it off with a bang. I'm handing over to the one and only father of the bride. The one and only Mr. Dave Parrott.
Thank you. Is this thing on?
Should be. A lot of time, son.
This looks massive, and there is 26 pages here. Paula says I can't put my glasses on, so. Hi. Good afternoon. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dave, father of the bride. Proud father of Olivia Daisy Saunders. Formerly Libby Day's parent. On behalf of Paula and myself, thank you for joining us today to celebrate Liv and Connor's wedding. I know lots of you have travelled from a long way, even Cornwall. Having welcomed you, I'd like to take a moment to remember and acknowledge people who are not here today or who are no longer with us. You will notice that Jamie, Connor's mum, and Olivia's new mother-in-law is not here today. I cannot say how desperately sorry I am that she is not here in person, and we want to acknowledge how much she will be missed today. I also want to, I know also what an absolute tragedy is that Paula's mum Stella is not here. Today would have made her so happy and proud to see Olivia and Connor in all their glory. She would be thrilled. She was sorely missed and loved by all of us. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank RSA House and all the staff here. I'm sure you will agree it's a stunning, fantastic venue. I should imagine being the wedding organiser for today had its challenges, in particular, Sam, Steve and Eileen. If you don't know, Olivia used to work here, doing exactly that. And she is the organiser supreme. She knows exactly what she wants. Let's just say thank you to the team for their patience, and we won't say any more. But really, guys, Bridezilla seems to spring to mind. Special thanks to Laura and Hannah as well. No one can prepare you for the moment that you see your beautiful daughter for the first time in her wedding dress, looking like she could stop your heart forever. I remember the day she was born. I nearly missed it. I was working in Swindon and had just pulled up on site with Darren and Kev, my brothers, poured a coffee for my van. When Paula called me, she says, "You've got to get home, you've got to get home, it's happening." Well, I drove that van for the 2.5 hour journey home on 2 wheels. and I had to meet Paula at the hospital. Liz was in such a hurry to get into this world. I just about got there in the nick of time. And if you know Livy, she has not stopped since. When you have a character as a daughter like Olivia in your life, you know when she's no longer living in your house. And my God, we miss her. We as a family are strong and have an extremely close bond. Paula and I are particularly blessed that Liv and Jess share such a close relationship, not just as sisters, but as friends. We know they will always protect and defend each other to the end, and that gives us great comfort. Well, I say they get along most of the time. I have seen tear-ups between them when they borrow each other's clothes without asking. Jesus Christ. Parrot feathers everywhere. Being a dad to girls, you stress and worry about their future safety and who they will end up in. Stop reading. And their future safety, who they will end up in life. There are a lot of strange people out there. And as girls, I used to teach Jess and Liv how to hurt a boy if they wanted to. A blow to the groin, stamp of the foot, or a sharp jab to the throat. But I'm sure she hasn't had to use these on you, Connor, has she? But if she did, my money is on Livy. She did try a few boys out before Connor, though. All kinds of shapes and sizes they were. It's all right, I won't go there, I know. Mum's scrubbed all this stuff. Now, she gets her looks from her mother, obviously, but inside, I feel she is me. I know this because of the following things. Number one, she ferociously defends her family and friends with the heart of a lioness and is not afraid of swapping blows to achieve this. Number two, she loves letting her hair down, having a good time, and is not afraid of looking a bit silly, getting away with that. She is a party girl, through and through. There's no two ways about it. She also suffers from FOMO, fear of missing out, for you old people, as I did. Connor's friends recently on the stag do actually said that they call her Dave, which I absolutely love. 3, She is the most unashamedable gorger. Whenever she comes to our house, the first thing she does, head straight for the kitchen to see what food or treats are available. Within minutes, her arse is hanging out of the fridge. And eventually she'll appear like a triumphant otter with a chicken thigh or an olive or a giant prawn in her gob. Number 4, she gets bored easy. She had a brief period in time playing football for Western Football Club. I don't know if you knew. And the coach used to get so angry with her. I've never seen a man get so angry in my life. Well, when he finally got them stopped doing handstands and plaiting each other's hair and what have you, she played football and she was very determined. What she lacked in talent... very determined. I need to put my glasses on. Oh, that's better. She lacked in talent, she made up in determination. You needed it. The coach used to get so angry with her. One time, in one particular difficult game they had, they were getting absolutely caned. Well, Olivia got the ball passed to her, and my God, she put her head down and she ran towards that goal. And I can still see the coach now threw his hat on the floor and he's jumping up and down. He goes, "Olivia, you're running the wrong way." So they put her in goal. Not much was happening her end of the pitch. So bored again, she starts weaving her hands and legs into the net. And you've guessed it, they shot and scored. Olivia, when your mum and I see you now, we cannot put into words how proud we are of you. You are beautiful inside and out. You are a strong, thoughtful, successful, and loving woman. Sorry. My heart bursts with pride when I see you with your friends and colleagues and what you have achieved. Now on to you, Connor. When you have daughters, as I said, we'll see. There's no two ways about it. You worry about it. Worry about them. When Olivia and Connor met, they were still at school. This, I feel, is a very precious thing. I actually thank God she chose Connor. I think I'm a good judge of character, and I know he will look after her for me. He is a good man. At the same time, I thank Jamie for bringing Connor up to be such a fine, loving young man who has a great approach to life and a very strong work ethic. In fact, I already think of him as a son myself. I know this because I regularly curse at him when I go to use my wheelbarrow or my lawnmower or various other tools he hasn't returned. And then I'm reminded I did exactly the same thing to my dad. After getting to know the boys on the stag do, again, I feel blessed. Such a great bunch of blokes. Not a cross word between them, plenty of banter, genuinely love each other and look out for each other. For such a large number of blokes, I think that is extremely rare. Olivia is also blessed with amazing friends. The drama surrounding her hen do really proved what amazing true friends she has. Now, I know Paula is keen to have grandchildren. And Connor did tell me recently she could expect a patter of tiny feet. What he didn't tell her was he was going to get another cat. And it's customary for the father of the bride to give some marital advice at this point. And yeah, I know. What are you going to do, huh? All I can think of is love. Love each other and be there for each other and give each other grace. Liz, Connor, the world ahead of you is entirely yours, with only you two making the rules. Not even Paula. So go ahead, grasp it with both hands, and as you start your journey, I wish you all the love, happiness, good fortune I possibly can. Connor, Livia is now your wife, but for me, in my heart, she will always be my girl. She's my ladybird. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in toasting Olivia and Connor, the happy couple. Here's to the past. Whoa. Here's to the past for all that you've learned, the present for all that you share, and here's for the wonderful future that you will have together. Livy and Connor. Thank you.
He was supposed to introduce me, but I'm going to do it myself. Hello everyone, I'm Jess, Liv's maid of honour and very proud big sister. When Liv first asked me to give a speech, my first reaction was pure excitement, mainly because, as many of you know, the parrots do love a microphone. Any excuse. But then I thought, how on earth am I going to put into words how much I love that girl and her now husband? When I started writing, I got a few sentences in and had to keep stopping because I was crying so much. So if I start crying now, just know this has been brewing for weeks. Liv, growing up with you as my little sister has honestly made me feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Being your big sister is one of the things I'm most proud of in this life. Having a sister you're so close with often comes with a lot of comparisons. And for a long time, especially at school, I was mostly known as Liv Parrot's sister. Even by people in my own year. But honestly, it never bothered me because I can truly say being given any similarity to you is the biggest compliment I could ever ask. I know it's not usually this way around, but I've always looked up to you, Liv. I am your biggest fan. You came into this world as my real life dolly. I was only 3.5, but I remember walking into nursery with Mum for the first time to show you off as a tiny newborn, feeling so ridiculously proud. That feeling of overwhelming pride has never changed and never will. You didn't stay my little dolly for very long though. From very early on, you made it clear you had your own mind. I think the final straw for you was when I tried to stuff you into my actual toy bag. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Mum for taking a photo instead of rescuing you. Our roles as big sister and little sister flipped quite early on. You were the brave one, the bold one, and I was the emotional one who came to you for advice and reassurance. No matter what stage of life, from school children to 30 years old, I'm forever grateful having you in my corner. And trust me when I say, having a fiercely loyal and protective little sister is way better than any bodyguard you could ever wish for. I'll always treasure the memories we made growing up together, playing dress up, pretending to be grown-ups and talking about the lives we imagined for ourselves. If those two little girls could see you now, I think they'd be pretty impressed, to say the least. From Friday night trips to the video shop, always choosing The Little Mermaid 2 without fail every single week, to having sleepovers just for fun in each other's rooms, you've always been my favourite person to spend time with. I'll even cherish the slightly more dramatic moments, as Dad mentioned, like stealing each other's clothes without asking, and it always ending up in a full-blown physical fight, which somehow you always won, even though you were half my size. Liv, you've never let me down, always been there to cheer me up, give me advice, and make me laugh. You've never left me out and always made sure there was a place for me wherever you went. Whether it was making new friends on holiday, inviting people over, or planning nights out, you always made sure there was space for me. And that kind of thoughtfulness and inclusion is just who you are. You really have got it all. You're kind, loyal, intelligent, stunningly beautiful, and just the best friend a girl could ever wish for. Proof of that is having to plan a hen do for 25 people. And I'd just like to give a special shout out to everyone who was part of that hen trip. You all truly pulled together to give Liv the hen she deserved. And as we all now say with pride, nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. On a serious note, Liv would go to the ends of the earth for her friends and family, and it truly shows when you look around the room today. Connor, where do I begin? You truly are one of my best friends and someone I know I can always trust and rely on. I want to thank you for always being there for me and always including me in your plans from day one too. For many years, you've let me third wheel your dates with Liv without hesitation, always inviting me on your Nando's and McDonald's trips, which I love to come to, even if deep down I knew it might have just been because you needed someone to drive you there. Thank you for coming into our lives and being the brother that I never had. Connor, you were patient, kind, and I know you would do anything for my little sister. From the very beginning, at just 16 years old, you have treated my sister with the love, kindness, and support she deserves, and for that I'm forever grateful. I know she'll always be safe with you, and her life will be filled with laughter, happiness, and loyalty. It's been a privilege to watch your lives and love grow from school kids and now on to married life. I'm truly so happy to have been there for the journey, and I can't wait to continue watching your love flourish as husband and wife. I love you both so much. I'm almost done, and I promise I'll give the mic back. I want to take a moment to thank our parents because being given a sister was the greatest gift I could have ever asked for. I'd also like to thank Jamie and the whole of the Saunders-Smith family for giving me the best brother-in-law I could have imagined. There truly couldn't be a better match for my perfect sister. Please join me in a toast to congratulating the new Mr. and Mrs. Saunders, the best couple in the world. And I'm now handing over to the Queen.
Well, hopefully this goes better than the ceremony. I'd like to start with a toast. My beautiful wife and the new Mrs. Saunders. We both want to thank you all for being here today to share this incredible moment with us. It means the world to have our closest friends and family here to celebrate this day. It's not only the start of our marriage, it's the start of the next chapter in our lives, a day we've been thinking about since we got together 12 years ago. But before I talk any more about my new wife, we have some very important thank yous. Jess and Eve, thank you both for everything you've done. Where are they? Oh, hello. You've helped make this day everything Liv dreamed it would be, and we're both so grateful. My three best men, Chris, Jacob and George. We've been mates forever, and having you up here just makes sense. You've been there throughout everything, and now you're standing beside me on the biggest day of my life. Thanks for the best stag do I could have wished for, and a weekend I can barely remember, but we'll never forget. And to all the boys who didn't make the cut, just know I love you all like brothers, so thank you. Now on to Liv's big sister and maid of honour, Jess. You've been Liv's right hand, unofficial wedding coordinator, and someone Liv and I can always rely on. From the moment I've become part of this family, you've been like a big sister I never had. You've always been there for me, from charging me £4 petrol money to drive to my £4 an hour job. to helping me and Liv navigate life, so thank you very much. To Mum and Dave, thank you both for always being there for me and Liv. Mum, I know you're at home watching, but just know you're sorely missed by everyone. So if we could all please raise a glass to you. From the very beginning, you've been a constant source of love and support for us, and we're so lucky to have you in our lives. Mum, your strength, your kindness, and the way you've always put family first has shaped me into the person I am today. And Dave, thank you for always being there with open arms and for all the advice and wisdom over the years. Oh, pages stuck. Right. To Paula and Dave, thank you for welcoming me into your family all those years ago. You've raised an incredible daughter, someone with a heart of gold, who's shown me nothing but love and kindness. It's because of you two I'm lucky enough to spend my life with her. I also want to say how grateful we are for everything you've done to make today happen. You both know how much this day means to Liv and me. I'll never forget the first time I met Paula and Dave. Little 16-year-old me arriving at the family home, excited to meet the parents. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just opened the door to the entire lot. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, all of them. Not intimidating at all. From that day forward, I knew this wasn't your everyday family. I have a good example of actually the first time I met Dave. Liv and I were on a walk. I could hear his high-pitched screaming sound coming round the corner. A few moments passed, and this tiny blue scooter appeared in the distance, screaming towards us. Without knowing, I turned around to Liv and said, "What the hell?" Well, it wasn't that, it was something else. "What the hell is that thing?" To Liv replied, "That's my dad." Now on to the big one. Please, can you all raise the roof? My new stunning wife, Mrs. Saunders. Watching you walk down the aisle today made me feel like the luckiest man alive. Watching Liv, you're truly incredible. Every day you amaze me. She's intelligent, she's caring, thoughtful, and we can all agree she never puts herself first. She's hardworking and always strives to make her family proud. I know your Nana Stella is looking down on you, bursting with pride today. We've been planning this wedding for 2 years now, and when I say we, I actually mean Liv. The best thing about being a groom is it seems the wedding's organised itself. Standing here with you today feels surreal. It's hard to believe we got together 12 years ago and it all started because of that BBM status. From our awkward walk home, you doing everything you could to avoid me, hiding in Jess's house until I walked past. This is the best bit. To moments before the proposal with you hanging off the side of a boat, facing multiple cruise ships doing a wee. In that moment, I've never felt more certain I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Well, I can't miss out on that. You're my partner, you're my best friend, and you're my soulmate. So I'd like to end with a toast to everyone who's contributed in any way to make today possible. Mum, Dave, Paula, Len, my best men, Dave, the bridesmaids, Luke, Rob, and all the amazing staff and suppliers here at RSA House, and of course to all of you, our lovely guests. Most importantly, to my new wife, Liv. Liv, you've supported me in every way possible, and I give you my word. I will do everything to support you too. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, making more amazing memories and have our own little family and growing old together. I love you more than I can express in words. I feel incredibly lucky to call you my wife. So for one last time, if you could all be upstanding. To my beautiful wife, Liv. Now on to the best men. Holy shit.
Yeah, where is it?
Carry the toilet break, so if anyone wants to go for a wee, go for a wee now. That is me. Thank you, later. Everyone's trying to go. Yeah, everyone's going. Hurry up.
Joey never thought you'd see.
Come on. Table, so it's like everyone's got their work. Can you stand up here? I think you can. Oh, shit. Can everyone please be seated, please? We have got the words for last, but if you can all try and pay attention before last minute, that would be brilliant. Jacob, please.
Jacob, how you last answer now?
We can swap if you want, Jacob. It's fine. Is everyone here? Is that everyone? Everyone here? They count? Yeah. Anyone missing anyone? No. No. To start, we better do some introductions for those who we have the pleasure of meeting. My name's George, and this is Chris. And we have the pleasure of being 2/3 of Connor's best mate. You may be wondering where the third best man is. Jacob was too much of a big softie from the start, refused to speak. So we thought by the start by embarrassing him first. So Jacob, they might have forgot what you look like. So if you could just stand up. Please.
So when we're having evening drinks later, could you just remind him about it? He did hold them rings quite well, so.
In all seriousness, it's an absolute honour to stand here today. And before we dive into Connor, can we get a round of applause for how stunning living the bridesmaids look?
Connor, you're doing all right, but cheers for seats. You look all right.
We'll start with a throwback of when we first met Connor. When Connor first joined Woodland School as a cocky, baby-faced kid with goofy teeth, long bushy hair, little did we expect we'd end up as best mates. Even against many teachers advising us not to be friends with Connor, we're proudly still today as his best men, 2 out of 3.
Sorry, Jacob, but it's going to keep going back to you, isn't it? Sorry, I'm feeling where I am. I haven't quite got the same font as Dave. So, moving on to Red Boy, and that is when the world of girls came into Connor's life. Connor had a little bit of a reputation in his younger years, and even with those braces and bushy hair, he managed to be quite lucky with the girls at school. And without naming names, there are a few in this room that may have experienced Connor's Sorry. I'm not looking at you. We didn't name names. But then our lovely Olivia came along, and things did change. You can always tell Connor fancies someone at school, but his way of flirting was letting him know quite early. And the moment we saw Connor tripping him up from behind, as he walked through the school corridors, we knew that Connor had a thing for them.
Then the underage drinking and house party started. And we noticed the 2 got closer. Paula and Dave also noticed this. One house party a long time ago, Paula picked up the young lovers, and now they were both dirty and covered in mud. Connor insisted they were playing in the field. This was old Dave taking a gun, rather frightened Connor, down the end of his garden for talking
To this day, no one quite knows what was said. But all we know is there was tears from Connor, and they didn't play in that field again. But Connor's love for Liv grew even stronger, and over the years, and after a few too many beers in London, he insisted to all his friends that he wanted to buy an eternity ring. Lovely. But he said at the time, but we did advise him at the time, that this logistically wasn't possible due to the fact we're 100 miles away and 12 beers deep. But Connor didn't take no for an answer. This resulted in a tear from Connor, searching for eternity rings, screaming at his phone, "I want to marry him now!" And from then on, I think we all knew that Liv was the one for Connor.
Get a bit soppy now. Connor, you're a true friend. Someone who would do anything to Liv, your family, and your mates. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that boy that I knew back then to turn to man he is today. I especially didn't expect you to be walking your cat around your garden hole. On the leads, we're full of surprises, and I couldn't be prouder of who you've become. We've shared a lot of memories together, from our fair share of last holidays, getting a tattoo drunk in Dubai, getting caught in stores to Thailand, and even the delights of walking. And I'm sure we've got plenty more to come. Thank you for being a big part of my life and for allowing me to be a small part of your day today.
carry on from that is we don't get that topic that often, but carry on from George's topic bit. Actually, well, no, you're getting asked one of your best man. Ian, please calm down. Ian, you won't miss a second. Yeah. You get, if there was anyone, it would have been you. Where was I? Where's stage 3? Well, as you well know, obviously getting asked to be one of your best friends is obviously an honour, but also tricky. As you are certainly one of the only people that no matter what you do, you'll always come in at full of roses. And the story will probably end up embarrassing me more than you. And Dave will know that. But seriously, thank you for always being there for me and the boys. With everything you've ever gone through, you've always been there for everyone. And no matter what, out of all of us, you'd always be there and listen. You've helped raise 3 kids, Brody, Archie, and Roach. And there's only one that we still need working on.
We'd also like to take a moment to thank 2 very important families for making Liv & Connor the people they are today. Paula and Dave. You're very supportive, funny, hard-working, and kind-hearted daughter. Paula, it's clear to see why Connor speaks so highly of you. You welcome Connor into your family with open arms, and I know how much that's meant to him. Dave, Connor looks up to you like a fatherly figure and a proper mate, so thank you for everything you've done for him.
Here we go. And now to Jamie and Dave. sorry, Archie. What a seriously good job you've done. You've raised a wonderful son, a brother, and a friend. And I know I make an even better husband. He really wouldn't be the same people he is today without you. However, it would have been nice if you spent a little bit longer cutting out his habits of bullshit.
But now on to Liv. You bring out the best out of Connor, but not only Connor, you bring out the best out of all the people around you. As a couple, you're the glue to our friendship group, and our social lives will be a lot worse without you. Especially without your answer to your Facebook updates and constant WhatsApp messages.
You both complement each other so well, and as you start this next chapter, we can't wait to be there every step of the way. Can we ask you to raise a glass to the newlyweds? Thankfully, there's no films around. Yeah. And fuck the French for going on strike when it was Nintendo. Thank God that's over. Oh, and I'm sorry, I was meant to pass over to Lydia, but I forgot.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Genuinely wasn't planned, but I also have to be on the mic. Come on, people! I wanted to take a moment to dedicate my wedding bouquet to my mum, because mums don't get enough attention. I mean, she did walk down the aisle, that's not really normal, but we'll let her do it. Mum, literally, I couldn't have done the last 2 years, let alone, all of my life without you. And if I'm half the mum that you have been to me and Jess and continue to be, then I'll be a very happy girl, and I love you so much. Let's see.